No, I'm really starting to question this sweater vest combination. Anyway, welcome back. Buckle up. We're getting ready for what is perennially one of the big early speed bumps with working in R and RStudio. It's gotten a lot easier over time. What is it? I'm talking about working with packages in R. Okay, so we're going to pick up where we left off last time. We had read in a data file, and now let's say we'd like to take advantage of some code that somebody's written and put into a nice, neat package that we can download from the internet. Which package shall we choose? Oh, the one I always start with in any situation for every need, the tidyverse. And this has actually a whole bunch of packages in it that all contain functions that do things to data that we'll want to use throughout the workshops. So might as well get this one out of the way. It'll be a little bit like a Band-Aid for some of you if you run into funky errors, but as always, feel free to reach out. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Believe it or not, I'm going to have you do this not by writing code, but by clicking some buttons with a mouse. On my layout here, my packages tab is in the bottom right-hand corner. And this will take a minute to load up with all of the ones that you have installed already. And here, what we're going to do is choose Install Our Packages. We'll click that, and we'll start to type Tidyverse. Tidy, and all of a sudden you got about 5 million packages. Maybe there's not quite that many out there, but a lot of packages that rely on this group of software functions. And so a lot of other packages will have this appended to the front end of the name. So we're after the tidyverse here. You can go ahead and grab that. Once you've clicked it, you want to leave these things set at your defaults for the most part, and we're going to go ahead and hit install. Now I'm not going to do it because I already have it, but you'll hit install, and what's going to happen is you'll get a bunch of code flying by here. Oh, why not? Let's see what I can break. And here it goes. Now, even though this code is looking red, it's actually okay. And if this is the first time you've installed it, it probably took a bit longer than that. I already had it installed here. Now we're all set to use it, but in order to use the tidyverse, we've got to go ahead and call it out by name. So we're going to use the library function to do this. I prefer library for a couple of different reasons that we could talk about together. But what this is going to do is it's going to call out this set of files from my computer wherever it's been stored, and it's going to read it into R so I can use all of the neat functions that are in those files. They're a bunch of code files, and they've all got functions inside of them that I might want to use. Some packages might allow you to just go do something like, oh, I better load it up first. I've got to run this line of code. And you'll see you get some output to the console here. This is nothing to worry about. It's just the packages giving you some notes as they kind of come up. So we're going to note that these packages in the top group have been attached, and so they're active in the environment right now. And then this package load is a little more verbose than others, which is kind of nice. And it's going to let you know that there's a function in this green here on my screen called filter in the dplyr library that's going to overwrite or mask, more accurately, the filter function in the stats package, which is part of the base software. Likewise for this lag function. So that's just R's way of letting us know. And so we know if we want to use those functions, we may wish to call them out by name as is shown. But that's something for us to get into another time. Don't forget, red in your file name is bad. Save your code. Until next time.